Breaking news. Zoo Janjaweed army has suffered heavy defeats. Many arms recovered as they were overpowered on different war fronts. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 5th of October 2025, and I have some very important update for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The Janjaweed terrorist army of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has suffered heavy defeat on different war fronts across the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. I will start with the one happening in Biafra land. So I have about 3 different updates to give you, and I want you to pay very close attention as we take it one step at a time. Now, without further delay, let us first of all see what has happened in Biafra land. I have 2 updates from Biafra land, and the third one is coming from Yoruba land, and is going to shock you. It's going to shock you. And the shocker there is that it is a very big news. It is a very, very big news, heavy news. But unfortunately, the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist media is not showing it. It's not even talking about it. In fact, they are sidelining it. They are playing down on these heavy casualties inflicted on the terrorist army of the zoo because of the evil plans, because of the politics behind the current terrorism that is ravaging the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Because of this politics, and those who are playing politics with this are the ones paying, or shall I say, are the paymasters of the controllers or operators of these terrorist media houses of Nigeria. The likes of Channels Television, a terrorist media platform, the likes of TVC, a terrorist media platform, the likes of Arise News, a terrorist media platform, all of them. And they have their agents, the likes of Jovika, Ebe Kuedika Ririakaria, Edi Afuonudem, including some of them who claim to be Biafra agitators, whereas they are doing the biddings of the Nigeria terrorist government controlled by the Fulani. You understand? And not only them, there are other ones, including the one that was once deported from Turkey and the other one that lives in South Africa. So they have a network. They have a network. These, their agents, have very serious network. It is something like merry-go-round. So without further ado, we are going to talk about these things. But let me first of all play this very simple video for you. This one is happening in Biafra land.
Ndewo maazị asị ka mee ka mana na ihe akwụkwa ndị anyị jos mee ka mana ebe a gwara anyị na ndị kuka kwụsịchara ndị gachi mgbe anyị jesi ebe a bụrụ na chọọ ọsọ ha gbachi ọsọ nwetazie n'ofu na ihe ndị akwa ihe nwetachara na ihe so ha asị ka mee ka marakwa n'ọrụ ndị a achụkesịa ha ihe edosara CCTV kamera eji amonitọ mma ha ma mpa ha ma mma nwa ha nwa so na ndị ka ọzọ akwadochara aka esi echebili so ihe aka nwetara n'ime ha asị ka mee ka marakwa ka
I told you na ọgụ a na-anụ bụ ọgụ eji ọfọ, ilo na ọ bụ njakịrị, ilo na ọ bụ egwuregwu ka anyị na-egwu. Agwalụ m gị na ọgụ a na-anụ bụ ọgụ eji ọfọ anụ. You think that we are joking? With their CCTV and solar panels, which they are using to power the should I call it technology or what? With their CCTV, imagine how sophisticated they think that they are. Yet they were overpowered, overrun, and overwhelmed. Ogwanano Bogeni Ogwejiofo and the Imaluni Boni Igbo. One of these governors, Soludo, Pitamba, Soluafufu Nanketa, any of them recruited you, Bunyegebe, Compassion. As again, your problem be Biafra liberation. I mean, any place safe for Bafa. You were Mapotani Ruog. Sorry, Nambi your name. Ebuegi Amankwa. Nobody will stand for your burial. It's a warning. Now, having shown you this, let me show you another one also happening in Biafra land. Pay attention, my wonderful people of Biafra. Now, this one, I'm not going to say much here. I want the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army who are coming to terrorize innocent Biafrans in Okigwe to come out and tell the whole world, or should I say to tell their superior, their commanders in Okigwe or in Okigwe state, or should I say in old Imo state as a whole, tell your commanders what happened to you yesterday on the 4th of October 2025 in Okigwe. The Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army must come out and tell their commanders what happened to them yesterday in Okigwe. I'm not going to talk much. Let me see if I can zoom it a little bit. Yes. Elili anụnwa here. Imalugo elili ndi nwe elili ya ife abu green, elili na here. Imalugo ndi nwe, this is green. All green bifa. Imalugo ndi nwe elili ya. Oburo gunne na agbalụ nwa. Now, without further ado, let us switch to the Western Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. So, based on news reaching us all the way from the Western Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, where Mahamuda terrorist organization controlled by the Nigerian government, funded by the Nigerian government, and of course empowered by the Nigerian military. Now, this is the current situation in Kwara State. And this Kwara State is the Yoruba-dominated Kwara State. Not Northern Kwara, but Southern Kwara, where the Yoruba people are living. As you can see, this is from Sahara Reporters. This is a breaking news. They said, exclusive, bandits overrun, seize 6 machine guns. Seize 6 machine guns. 30,000 rounds of ammunition from the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army in Kwara as Air Force declines support. What do you call that? Air Force declines support. That is the most important part I want you to catch. The Zoo Air Force declines support. So there was no Super Tucano to bombard them. No Super Tucano. Over 30,000 rounds of ammunition from the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army seized by the Mahamuda terrorists in Kwara State. Villagers kidnapped, many of them massacred by these terrorists. And I want you to remember that they are fighting for nothing. They are fighting for nothing. If not to displace the people, chase them away, the remaining ones who are still alive, chase them out of their land and take it over. Just the same way they took over the Northern Kwara. Now, the same jihadist movement is now down the Southern Kwara, and from Southern Kwara is going to enter other part of Yoruba land. And if Yoruba people do not take care, before the end of next year, if the zoo continues to exist by next year, Yoruba land will be no-go area. I'm telling you, Yoruba land will be no-go area. Just mark today's date, 5th of October 2025. If the zoo is not disintegrated by this time next year, Yoruba land will be, in fact, Yoruba will be a goner. If they continue to support Tinubu and the existence of the zoo, by this time next year, Yoruba will be a goner. Mark today's date. We will come back to revisit this very, statement or this very news. According to security sources, the heavily armed gang that carried out the attack is the same group now terrorizing parts of Kogi State, where dozens of residents have been unalived in recent days. Remember, I told you a couple of weeks ago that some part of Mahmuda terrorist group has migrated from Kwara State to Kogi, where they are now terrorizing the Kogi people. That news came once, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And now, more news is coming from Kogi State concerning this same Mahmuda terror group. They said at least 6 general purpose machine guns, GPMGs, and more than 30,000 rounds of ammunition were seized from a Nigerian Army Joint Task Force by bandits in Obanla, Kwara State. Obanla, of course, you all know the meaning of that. Obanla is Yoruba name. Obanla, Kwara State. Last month, Sahara Reporters has learned. According to security sources, the heavily armed gang that carried out the attack is the same group now terrorizing parts of Kogi State, where dozens of residents have been unalived in recent days. You see, so this is the only thing we are going to read here. But let me make it very clear to the people of Yoruba land. You see this terrorism that is currently escalating in Yoruba land. The only solution, I said only, there are no two ways about it. The only solution is the disintegration of the zoo. If you continue to fan it, it will continue to escalate. We are fighting. We are not terrorists. We can never be terrorists. We are fighting to be free from the zoo. We started with placards, protesting on the streets. They keep on shooting at us and unaliving innocent Igbo youths. And they gave us no other option than to defend ourselves with the same thing that they are using to come and unalive us. And they call us terrorists. Even before we started defending ourselves, they had already called us terrorists. But we are not. And the whole world knows that we are not. So the Yoruba people who are joining the Fulani, the Northerners, to castigate Biafrans, called us all manner of despicable names. While in your own eyes, the same Northerners, the same Fulani that you are joining, you are collaborating with to downgrade us, to annihilate us, are now coming to attack you and annihilate you for no just cause, just because they want to destroy you, chase you away, and take over your land. If you do not wake up, you know your name will be sorry. We are defending ourselves, defending our land, defending our ancestral home against the uniformed terrorists. Are you paying attention? Against the uniformed terrorists. But these people who come to attack innocent people, innocent residents, they do not spare their fellow terrorists in uniform. Because of what? Those terrorists in uniform that they sent to them do not understand the game that their commanders are playing. You can see that even the Air Force refused to come to, to assist them. You do not understand the game, right? You will understand later when your land has been taken over by these same Fulani terrorists. Thank you, my people. We are coming live this very evening to address some, very, very important issues. So stay tuned. And that live broadcast will be happening on our main channel, which is Biafra Uniting Capital. Later, make sure that you are there to see what is going to go down this very evening. Thank you, my people. To salo numozi akona poto and make it go viral.